Hello my lovely Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is your love related spread. How do they see you and how do you see them from today, which is the 30th of June until 7th of July. From now I'll be doing the weekly readings. I'm trying to push forward my channel, so you will notice a few changes around happening here. So before we move on, I'll quickly give you an update. Basically, from now, what you're watching right now is a public version, free to watch for anyone and everyone. If you're interested in the extended version, continuation of this video, in which you can get more information, just please check down the description box below. What I'm asking for, if you are interested, of course, in extended link to this video, I'm asking for, I'm gonna send it to you and all of the viewers if you're interested, in exchange for as little as $1, okay, to my PayPal. Why am I doing this? I think I feel like I sound like a broken record because I've been saying this in every single video. Basically, I'm trying to push my channel forward, like I said, so I want to find a way where, you know, I could really focus on it, you know. So I'm not asking for I'm just asking for small, very small donation, so I can see where the channel is going and I could sort of, you know, focus on it more rather than other little jobs I've been doing. So I hope this is clear. I hope you're not clicking off right now as I'm speaking. Please do not. I'm still gonna give you, you know, some information, but obviously back in time my readings will be like much longer. Now we're gonna do a little bit here, a little bit on the other side. So I hope you're gonna meet me on the other side. So how do they see you? And how do you see them? Also, I forgot to mention cosmic events, the important cosmic events happening next week. 2nd of July, total eclipse. It's a time when we naturally want to bring peace to any conflict we've had with someone. Total eclipse is like a refreshing energy, but right before total eclipse and maybe throughout the total eclipse, you may feel like you want to reach out to someone from the past. You might have someone on your mind from the past, okay, ex-lover, someone you fell out with. You might be feeling like you want to reach out to them and you want to, you know, end the conflict, because total eclipse is about bringing peace to any connection, to any relationship in your life. Also, 3rd of July, when the Cancer enters, when the Venus enters Cancer, and you know, Cancer is one of the most emotional star signs of all. They're very, when they love you with their whole heart. But imagine what happens when the Venus enters Cancer. Is like all of us get affected, and all of us will feel more nurturing. We want to take care of each other. We want to have more, want to make love more. We would possibly want to, you know, go out with someone, reconcile, etc., etc. So there's lots of things happening in terms of, you know, love, past lovers. So you might hear from someone from the past, and you might be feeling like you want to reach out to someone from the past, okay? And you might be feeling like, you know, you want to message them. You will feel an urge to message someone from the past to check out on them and see if they're all right. You know, maybe there's some business that's unfinished, that's got to be finished, and there is a very high likelihood that it could, you know, be finished and well received if it was an apology on the 2nd or 3rd of July, you know, because all of us will feel much more nurturing, so be more willing to forgive, forget, and move on, or forgive and, you know, and make things happen all over again. So that's entirely obviously up to you. So just so you know, because that keeps coming up in many readings. Cosmic events. Now let's crack on. How do they see you, Aquarius? The person you're thinking of right now. This is for Aquarius. How are you being viewed, my lovely Aquarians? How are you being viewed? Ooh, 2 cards. The first one. Okie dokie. You know, my deck is in an upright position, but you came out in the reverse. You being viewed as if you not waiting any longer. Okay, you're not waiting for, there's something you are waiting for, but they know you're not waiting any longer, Aquarius. Maybe you're not waiting for them any longer, you know, you're not waiting any longer for your ships to come. There was a time when you put a lot of effort into something, into connection, possibly with this person, and you were waiting for them, but something's changed. You're not waiting any longer, or they think you're not waiting, because this is from their perspective. Remember, this is why it's interesting to listen to how do they see you, because maybe that is not how you think of yourself. You know what I'm saying? They think you are not waiting for them and you're not really interested. I feel like with this card, maybe Aquarius, they feel like you've been dating, you've been you know, moving from a fling to putting a label on a relationship, but then nothing happened, possibly. It's like they feel like you're not waiting for this connection, or for you to put a label on it or something like that. Like, you're not waiting, and look, they feel like, you know, there was a time when you were investing your time into it, but you're not waiting for them any longer. You know, you're not waiting for some reasons. And also we've got Three of Cups in the reverse position. So wow, so Three of Cups in the upright is about bringing the end to the conflict, is about finishing conflict, it's about, well, no, it's about being in a conflict, being in a third party situation, celebration, being single. But here this is in the reverse position, so I feel like maybe they're not waiting any longer because there's someone else, possibly, Aquarius. You're no longer single, possibly. That's why you're not waiting any longer. Okay. Or maybe you don't want to be any longer a part of a third party situation, or quite simply, it's like there is a conflict, unresolved conflict, but you're not waiting any longer because possibly you haven't talked to each other, because this is also a reconciliation card. It's in the reverse position. You're not waiting any longer for reconciliation, Aquarius. It's like you've lost your hope, sort of. You're not waiting for the love any longer. You don't really, they think you don't want to reconcile with them, okay? They also view you with, Aquarius. Wow, but then at the same time, they see you not being happy. They think you're not waiting for them, you don't want to reconcile, possibly. There's some kind of a conflict between you two that makes them think like you don't want to be with them. But they also see you not being happy. Okay, now let's see, how do you see them? Aquarius, it came out quickly. Ace of Swords, you've got a very clear mental picture of who they are. You know, you're looking at them from the place of heart and place of logic, which is a very good way to look at them, okay? Yeah, you know exactly what they are, who they are. You've got very mental clarity of the situation, okay? So it's very, that's how you see them. So sorry, so maybe I should just recap what I've said. So you view them as someone who's very well balanced emotionally as well as logically, okay? And what you like about them is they look at life and situation from two different angles, emotional and logical. But we're gonna clarify things later, okay? You also view them with, interesting, as if they walked away from you, Six of Swords, as if they're getting on this boat and they're sailing away from this connection, from you possibly. Look at this person on this boat. This person sort of ran away from wedding. She's got a veil on her head. You know, this decision, getting on this boat, comes after being hurt, after not being emotionally fulfilled. First you go for emotions, then you make a logical decision, okay? So, Aquarius, you see them that, you know, with a great regret, they decided to get on that boat and leave the situation because they were not feeling happy, you know, they were not feeling happy. And perhaps that's why, you know, they know that you're not waiting any longer for reconciliation, and that's why they know you're possibly not happy, Aquarius, okay? Sometimes Ace of Swords, you know, here in the traditional deck, you can see at the bottom mountains, not in this one, in the other deck, mountains indicate like a cold instinct, like someone who can come across quite detached. So maybe when they decided to move on, it was a logical decision. You know, it was a very cold, you felt like a cold energy coming from them, something you didn't see in the past. I feel like it. And so they walk away from something that did not serve them, hoping that, you know, that the future is gonna be better. They just felt like you two would have been better off apart rather than being together. However, before getting on this boat, this person is not happy. They're regretting this decision, but they feel like it was for the best. Okay. They also view with Aquarius. Okay, no, that was wrong. That's how you view them, right? So I need to do it again. I always mix those sides. How do you see them? Two cards came out, so I'll take these two. Oh, what? Oh my goodness. Okay. Aquarius. These two came out in the reverse position, Knight of Cups and Two of Cups. You view them as someone could have been an earth energy. This is in the reverse, but I'm gonna put it upright so I can explain it well. So you view them one by one as could be an earth energy, someone with whom you had a very slow progress in the relationship, but maybe you dealt with an earth sign, this earth energy, someone who was very reliable, very steady. The love offer was very genuine and real. So back in time, they wanted to offer you love, and they offered you love, but that was in the past. Something happened and they left, right? But they wanted to offer you apology, but I feel like maybe what it is as well, but we'll go back to later. Maybe you feel like there's something they got to apologize to you. They need to say sorry to you, give you apology for something, but you're not seeing this apology happening. But at the same time, you know they wanted to offer love to you, but I feel like they didn't get there, or they withdrew the cup of love, because we've got Two of Cups in the reverse position. So for some time they were with you and they were offering you love, and you thought you were going slowly, steady, but you didn't mind that, okay, because you thought they were very genuine and that you thought they were reliable. You thought they will always be there for you, but you know, they were sort of in their head thinking, you know, they were looking at this situation with you from a place of mind, and they were thinking, you know what, Aquarius, they were thinking, are we well matched? Are we really a good match? Should we stay together, you know, for forever? I mean, are our values aligned? Are we the right people for each other? Okay, they were questioning, they were trying to make a decision, and despite possibly spending quite a long time with you, maybe even years, Aquarius, they've decided that the love offer here, the exchange of cup, is not equal. They didn't, what I mean by that, they didn't leave you, possibly if they would walk away because they felt like you didn't give them enough love. They just thought you were not a perfect match, okay? They thought that, you know, something was possibly missing, and this is why they withdrew this cup of love, with a great regret, okay? They got on that boat and they're sailing towards a not better, but like a future that would be better for them and for you. And this came, you know, after looking at the situation from both emotional and analytical point of view. It was a very difficult choice for them, and perhaps that's why they see you as if you don't want to reconcile with them, and as if you're not waiting for them any longer. But they also see you not being happy, Aquarius. So sad. I'm sorry. Now, what is the blockage between you two? Let's look into the blockage between Aquarius and the person they're dealing with. Aquarius, what is the blockage between you two? Oh my goodness, the lovers, soulmates. Soulmate connection, okay, divine connection. Maybe you were meant to be put on this earth together so you could learn something from each other, so you could learn something about your weaknesses and improve yourself. You know, sometimes soulmates are put on this earth for us not so we could stay with them forever, but so they could teach us how to improve ourselves, you know. So that could be the case. Being a soulmate, you know, soulmate, twin flame are not the same things, you know. When you meet your twin flame, it's even stronger than soulmate, you know. I believe we have many soulmates. I just believe we're going to probably go one twin flame. Wow, soulmate connection is never easy. Okay, so the blockages, possibly Aquarius, someone here met the soulmate, or maybe you two were tempered soulmates, but we're gonna clarify this in the extended reading. So let's look into the outcome. My God, your reading is really interesting, and I'm not saying this because I want to get $1. It really is. I'm getting into it. The outcome, please. I'm not ready for the outcome. The outcome for Aquarius and the person they're dealing with. The outcome for Aquarius and the person they're dealing with. What is the outcome? The outcome. Ah, too many cards for them. What is the outcome for Aquarius and the person they're dealing with? What is the outcome from the 30th of June until 7th of July? What is the outcome? Wow! The end of the cycle in a reverse position. The cycle, this is again, of soulmate is not finished. You are soulmates. You are definitely, this is a soulmate connection, and the cycle here is not finished. Is not finished. It's not finished. No, no, no. You may hear from them, okay? Maybe you feel like they owe you apology for not seeing you as the soulmate, for doubting you being the soulmate, you know. Wow, very interesting. Let's clarify the soulmates before we move on to the extended reading. Let's just get one card for the soulmates. The blockage. 8 of Wands. Communication, fast coming communication, or traveling. So maybe someone decided to travel somewhere. One of you decided to change their place because of work, place of living, residence, or this is a fast coming communication, you know, the blockage. Some good news, quick action, very emotional communication. Maybe the blockage was that someone here, maybe the person you're dealing with, they were super emotional. They almost pull you off, Aquarius. Fast coming communication, emotional communication, you know, communicating things. Maybe the blockage, some messages. Someone received some messages about soulmates, or just quite like emotional outburst, you know, emotional communication. Let's get one more card. And we've got here 2 cards. 3 of Cups again. Could be a third-party situation or simply a conflict and walking away. So there was okay, so here the reason why the blockage is soulmates. Okay, why is this a blockage? Someone received some messages here, whether it's through social media, whether it was a face-to-face communication about soulmates, about someone going out having fun, okay, and someone chose to walk away as a follow-up from following the messages they received. Or the other way around, it could be another blockage, because it's weird that the Lovers came out as a blockage. Could be Gemini's energy. Maybe the blockage is someone is dealing here with Gemini's energy. So someone received a message about, you know, Aquarius, you or them dealing with Gemini, going out, dancing, flirting or whatever. And after this message, this person decided to, you know, get on that boat and, you know, sail away. Or quite simply, maybe here, despite the fact you've been with someone, Aquarius, for a long time, maybe they've decided all of a sudden they had a change of heart and they decided to reunite with their soulmate. and they let you know, I'm sorry, you know, what we've had was great, but I feel like I found my soulmate. They message you, or you message them. I don't know who left, you know, it's like they left, so they message you, okay? And this came out again, and they walked away because they feel like whatever they've had did not fulfill them. It wasn't good for them. It wasn't good enough for them, you know. The outcome is, the cycle is not finished here. The cycle between you two is unfinished despite all of it. But you know what? The blockage also that someone says here, you know, I'm gonna move on, but it's not finished yet. There's a lot more happening here, and we're gonna look into this in the extended reading. So if you're interested in it, please PayPal me as little as $1, and I'll be able to send you immediately the link for the extended reading. In the extended reading, we're gonna clarify every single card. We're gonna get more of a, you know, clear picture of the outcome. We're gonna look into piece of advice, spirit messages, and angels messages to help you, you know, to give you peace of mind for this connection, and hopefully to help you to self-reflect on it. Okay, Aquarians, thank you very much, and I will see you, I hope I will see you on the other side. Bye.